Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is BGP, and I know it's been a while since I last made a video, but today I'm doing an Evercade collector's guide. Now, obviously, I know a lot of people are like, well, it's a collector system anyway. Yeah, I know, but I haven't seen any videos about doing a collector's guide, so I thought I'd do one. And basically, what I'm going to say is the first thing you got to know about the Evercade is obviously what package are you going to get. Do you want to get the premium pack, which has 3 games, or you get the standard one, which has one, and depending on what country you're in, that game will vary because I know in Europe the packing title for the first collection, well for the singular starter pack is Namco one. In like North America, that one's not the packing title. I believe it's the Atari One. I know with a premium pack in my country in Europe, it's the games we get are Atari One, Namco One, and Interplay One, which obviously in North America it's not. It's Atari One, Data East One, and In Play One. So there's that. And when it comes down to the games, just remember across all the announced titles, or not on count, because even though some of them aren't available yet, there are 292 total games. So if you're a fan of JRPGs, arcade games, side-scroll shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, you know platformers, there's something here for you. It depends on what you're into. Like I know a lot of people are going to go for, most collectors will go for something, I don't know, like Atari, Data East, Interplay, Namco. But if you're going to do that, I wouldn't be so quick to count out games like the Indie Heroes collection, Makeout Studios collection, or the Pico collections. Obviously, you can see my collection here. Obviously, I'm missing Xenocrest Tanglewood, Link's collections, Pico 2, and Worms. I intend to get all of them. I intend to complete the set, but they're not really. They weren't really like attention grabbers for me, so I didn't really get them. Obviously, I intend to collect everything for the system, but there's that, and I just need to, finish doing what I'm doing first, and decide which ones I'm going to get next. And I'm also considering about the Atari review, yes, but basically, if you go to the Evercade.com website, which I'll leave a link to in the description, there's tons of stores that sell this stuff like Funstock, Amazon, and in the UK, obviously, and like Europe, it's sold by Game. I know, I believe it's a GameStop in the US. It's quite a lot. And there's some great games on all the carts. All the carts have something great, but it depends on really what you're into. Like if you say you're a massive Atari fan and you want to play some classic Atari games on a modern system on the go, then you can get the Atari collections. There's 2 Atari collections, and you got an arcade Atari collection coming soon. You also have the Atari Lynx collections, which even though not all of them are Atari games, some of them are, from to my knowledge. So there's that. If you're a fan of like new, like homebrew stuff, you got Indie Heroes collection, Megacat Studios. They've got that. You've got them. If you want some games which you've probably never heard of, and are titles that came after the console's lifespan or were released and kind of forgotten about before being revived, get the Pico ones because there's 2 Pico interactive ones, and Pico's whole business model is they buy old intellectual property in the form of games and whatnot, and they re-release them on they've re-released them on systems or on PC, and now they're doing it on the Evercade. And obviously, you also got collections like the Oliver Twins, which is a bunch of classic Oliver Twins games. Some of them were lost and weren't released until like 2018. Like I don't know, Dreamworld Poggy, which is one of the ones, was lost and then wasn't released in 2018 because it was cancelled back in the 80s. You also got stuff like Disney Adventurer. You got stuff like Double Dragon. You've got Namco games like Splatterhouse and Pac-Man, but these are all the console versions. And obviously, all these red ones are obviously console collections. We haven't got any. I haven't got any of the arcade ones yet because the arcade ones haven't come out yet. And hopefully, and this is just my opinion, they keep going. They keep bringing out more and more collections. They come out with new developers and consoles and whatnot. So Evercade emulates PS1, well up to PS1 consoles, as well as handhelds up to the Game Boy Advance. So basically, the Evercade can do quite a lot of consoles and can do quite a lot of games. And obviously, I'll probably do an updated version of this video when I get to VS. But all in all, I do feel like, if you like, my overall thoughts for the system is, if you're trying to get into retro gaming and you want to will be a collector and play some of the or just play some of the classics, it's a good deal. I mean, the system itself is like 60 quid for that, and then obviously a collection depending on what country you're in. And premium edition is like 80 quid, and it has 3 collections. Obviously, I will say the emulation is quite good. I haven't played them on the original hardware, or most of them anyway, but I do know that they run good. There aren't really many frame rate drops or anything like that, if any. So, the Evercade as a system, it really depends. And also, outside of the main handheld, the home console that's coming soon, and obviously the cartridges, you also get cases. There's also cases for cases like Blaze put out. Blaze themselves, people who made a system. They have the whole, carry case thing, which is Blaze maybe, but I've got this one, which I got off Amazon for, I believe it's like £12 or something like that. And it carries 2 cartridges, so I thought, what, get that. It's like a Switch case, and that's what I use to take it with me portably. And that's just basically my thoughts on the system. And if you want to be like a collector, obviously, first of all, what you need to do is obviously all the cartridges are numbered, so like where you are with all the numbers. Best thing for you to do is first of all get a handheld. Obviously, get the handheld, click it off, and then look at the games that are available to you. Look at the collections and like, which one of these do I really want to get? Which one do I want to get first? Which ones do I want to play first? And it will help you decide whether the system's for you. Because obviously, you've got games like Pac-Man, Double Dragon, Galaga, Splatterhouse. You've got a bunch of Atari classics like Asteroids. You've got, a bunch of Megacat Studios games like Super Painter. You've got a bunch of Pico classics like Power Pigs. You've got modern indie games like Ploid. You've got Flea. There's a lot. There's a lot of games here, just in this collection of cartridges I have here. This isn't the full collection. Obviously, like I mentioned, I'm missing 6 of the collections. So, Worms is available if you want to get Worms. And they're going to just keep adding more games and whatnot, because I know they've got announced a renovation collection, which is a Japanese developer. Their game's coming soon in 2022. They've got links, obviously. So there's a lot of stuff available to you. So basically, if you want to know how to collect for the system, it's quite simple. Know what you want to get first. Know which cartridges really appeal to you the most, and build from there. It doesn't matter what order you buy them in most cases. Just look at what they've got available in all the cartridges and be like, is this game for me? Is this collection for me? Does it have, I'm a fan of beat 'em ups. Does it have beat 'em ups like Double Dragon or something like that? If it doesn't have it, then maybe you skip that one for now and you go collect something else. Or maybe you're into shooters and you want games like Gradius. Gradius isn't available on the system, but you want a game like Gradius, and then you decide, what I'm going to get. The Indie Heroes collection. There's a game on that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a space shooter. So maybe you get that, and that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, my upload schedule is quite sporadic, and we'll be going back to college soon, so don't really expect many videos. I'll try and get at least one out a month. Otherwise, make sure you follow other Evercade YouTubers like Open Every Box, Pete, RetroKill-9, and Bacon Ice Cream Productions, because those 3 are like the main 3 channels when it comes to the Evercade. So make sure you follow them. Obviously, I'll be uploading every now and again when I've got time or when I have an idea for a video. And yeah, until the next video, which hopefully won't be next week, but will be the week after, if my schedule doesn't get in the way and things go right. Yeah, hopefully then. Anyway, catch you on the next video.